All right, it's a freeform rock podcast after show. You think we're off for 3 weeks? We gotta bring shit back, man. Man, let's just talk some rock and roll, Tim. What's going on in your rock and roll world, man?
Uh, Nothing much. Nothing much. I just went down to Boston today. That was a nice 2 hour trip down and 2 hour trip back. But
Damn.
other than that,
What were you doing in Boston? Get some
believe it or
chata?
not, I went to a bakery.
You went to a bakery.
Yeah.
Did you get baked?
No, it wasn't one of them. It wasn't a dispensary shop. It was a
Uh,
actual bakery.
do you smoke weed?
No, I haven't
Uh,
smoked weed in
you
fucking
just
40 years.
because I'm just asking because you're a recovering alcoholic.
Yep.
So weed would hurt your recovery if you ever did something like that.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if it's separate. That's all, because
No, it's a drug is a drug is a drug.
drug is a drug is a drug. But we take prescription drugs though,
Yeah.
which is legal. And
Yeah,
then,
legal, but that don't mean it's right for
yeah,
you.
man,
You know,
I,
somebody that's addicted to opioids shouldn't be taking oxys, you
that's true.
know?
There shouldn't be any o opiates, by the way, but it makes pharma big money.
Well,
So,
they serve a purpose.
yeah, the Sacklers, no,
You know,
those.
I'll put it this way. When I had my back surgery, I know I was addicted to fentanyl when I was in the hospital.
I had back surgery and they gave me all these pills,
Hmm.
and they just got thrown away because I just took ibuprofen because I didn't even want to try taking oxy or
Yeah,
anything like that.
once I left the hospital, I wasn't on anything anymore, but in the hospital, I really couldn't do anything about it. So,
Plus, I got whiskey. What do I need oxy for? Fuck, I got whiskey. Whiskey does the job, and I only drink 3 days a week, and not much. So, but Tim, man, rock and roll, man. When's the last
yeah.
time you went to a show?
Well, other than the Blues Fest a couple of years ago, it's been a while.
Why aren't you going to shows? You're a retired veteran. You should be hitting up all these
Yeah,
shows,
but we don't
man.
have shows around here. We
Well,
don't.
well,
We have Manchester, New Hampshire. That's the closest show, and that's an hour and a half away.
so is LA. I go to shows in
And
LA.
I'm 59 years old now, so
I'm
you know,
55. I go to LA, man.
I don't want to get into a mosh pit at 59
Oh,
years
dude, I've never been into a mosh pit. No, 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 never been. Never want to. I want seats. I don't want general admission.
old.
I have to have a
Oh,
seat.
see, every show I saw was general admission,
Well,
so
you need to
I was
get seats.
literally right against the barrier.
You need to get seats because I need to sit. I have bad knees. I can't
Nah,
stand up
see,
there.
that ain't a show, and if I can't do it the way I want to do it, then I don't want to do it.
Oh,
So,
dude, I'm there for the music. I'm not there to fucking mosh.
well, I'm there for the music too, but you might as well have a good time while you're there.
I do have a good time. I'm drinking, watching shows.
See, I don't drink, so there you go.
Boy, I know you can't smoke weed either. It
I can't
sucks.
do anything. Well,
Can't
I
do it.
can't. I can. Don't get me wrong, but I don't.
Well, you could get into a food coma at least. Go
No,
have some
I've
chata.
I've dropped 100 pounds, so
No chata for you? Okay, I want to ask this question. What is your favorite punk rock band of all time, and why does the Sex Pistols suck?
my favorite punk rock band of all time. See, I never really got into punk. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love speed metal. I love fast music. But I never understood the term punk other than you're a punk. Well, that can be any genre of music can have punks in them. You know what I mean?
White punks
I
on
ne-
dope, man.
so I do like um the Monster Magnus version of that.
White punks. I like the Motley Crue version, by the way. It's really good.
But yeah, I never really I mean, if I had to pick a punk band, and there was a gun in my head, I'd probably say MC5.
MC5. Well, and why does the Sex Pistols suck?
Sex Pistols suck because they don't really their music really isn't structured. It's like freeform jazz. It's all over the place, and it's like I
Well,
like
they can't play.
well, yeah, that I mean, but then again, Nikki Sixx can't play either.
Well, yeah, but he had a
You
Ghost Bassist do it for him, so that makes sense.
know, so Sid Vicious not being able to play.
Lemmy tried to teach Sid to play bass, and he said, "That guy's lost. He can't do it." It's like, damn. But this is what I don't get. All this love for the Sex Pistols. They are the epitome of a epitome or whatever it is of a fucking boy band. They were put together by Malcolm McLaren,
Yeah,
and he was a fashion guy.
yeah.
So he put together this band to basically
He
show
had a store in
style.
London, England,
This whole clothes.
a
Yeah,
fashion boutique in London, England.
he used them to sell fashion.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
never about the music.
And
And all these people that fucking put them high on a pedestal, I don't think they like music. But
but then again, if you look at it back in the day, that was a genius fucking move.
no, it is. I give him credit. He hit where the iron was hot.
He found four idiots that were willing to go along with it.
Hey, the England was having problems with authority back then, and he fucking hit on that
And he
iron.
made some money, a lot of money.
And it had nothing to do with he didn't care about the politics. He just wanted that
No,
money.
he didn't even care about the music.
He didn't care about the
Give
music
a
either.
shit.
Yeah, it's all about fashion and what they look like. Backstreet Boys, the original
But
Backstreet Boys, right there, man.
but I think you'll
Sex
find that
Pistols.
the Sex Pistols, when they took off, it was bigger than Malcolm could envision, and he couldn't control it. It's
Yeah,
like Spencer Proffer with Quiet Riot, same thing.
yeah. The best punk band of all time is from East LA.
Suicidal?
Suicidal.
Yeah, but
I
they're not really a
their
punk.
first few albums are punk rock, dude. They went thrash on Lights Camera Revolution. And
Yeah.
that, yeah, but they were a punk, and they went back to punk in later albums. So I love Suicidal. Mike Murr is one of the most underrated songwriters of all time.
That was good. I mean, how
Oh,
can I
he's
laugh
fucking
tomorrow?
amazing, dude. He says things I want to say. It's like Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Fuck you, Jack. I'm a lunatic. Breakdown. A motherfucking breakdown. Ain't that a bitch?
How can I
And
laugh tomorrow when I can't cry today?
yeah, exactly, dude. Or fucking alone. I'm so alone. I just want someone to come my ear, make me bend when I'm feeling down. That's stuff that I want. I wanted somebody to come. When I'm alone, I wanted somebody to do that for me,
You
man.
ever, do you ever come across like a track or an artist that they'll come out with a lyric or a song and you're like, I didn't think you had that in you.
Motley Crue shout at the devil.
Well, yeah, like I'll give you an example. On the first Fastway album, the debut,
Great
there's
album,
a
which we
line,
reviewed.
there's a line, and I didn't think Dave King had it in him to write it, but he did. Do you ever feel like a stranger or a shadow through a glass window, wondering why there's so many answers to questions never been asked? This is Dave King here. I mean that's almost poetry, and I'm like, damn, where did that come from?
The guy could write, he just doesn't make good music anymore.
No, but I mean that's his debut, and where the fuck did that come from? Because you're talking about, another day,
Dude, that album is, dude, all the
Oh,
albums
that
of Dave
debut
King are
album
so
that's
good.
one of the greatest debut albums in rock and
Oh,
roll,
I
period.
agree with you. We reviewed that on Freeform. That was a great album, man.
Hmm.
Love it, man. But
I'd
there's
be on
one.
that one. I need a heartbeat
You
for
were
today.
on that album, were you?
No,
I thought you were on Fastway, dude.
not the debut, no.
Oh, we might have to do it again because Jerry and Mooger went on that. Any episode that Jerry and Mooger weren't on, I'm okay to redo. Like your favorite Def Leppard Hysteria.
Ay, ay, ay.
or high and dry, but I did have Dr. Fuck on high and dry. But
I
you know
will
what?
do.
I do it.
I'll do on through the night. I'll do, high and dry. I'll even do pyromania.
You know
But
the idea I have. It's like
I don't
99
think you'd want me on anything after that.
99 episodes till we get to episode 666. What album do you think we're going to do on episode 666 in 98 episodes?
Oh, might have been mentioned in an earlier show we did.
Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. Of course, that'll be our episode 666. We got 99 episodes to get to that, so you guys will have to wait a while on that. But Suicidal Tendencies, what a fucking great band that doesn't get their due. My God, it's like you got all these fucking five finger donkey punch, fucking Godsmack, all these fucking shitty. I like Godsmack though, and I don't like God donkey punch shit, but I do like Godsmack, and I do like Disturbed. But I'm saying Suicidal is better than all those fucking bands put together. It's like, why don't people recognize suicidal tendencies more? What is wrong with people? That guy can write.
You want the whole list or just the top 10?
He's the Neil Peart of fucking punk metal. Mike Murr. The guy could write. The guy could write lyrics that fucking, it's like, talking about the institutionalized,
Yeah.
his parents misunderstand him. His parents don't understand what he's going through. Did you have that, Tim? Your parents didn't understand you. They didn't know you were actually okay, but they thought you weren't.
Yeah, actually, for the most part, my parents did understand me for the most part. I mean, there were sides of me they couldn't because they were 40 years older than me, but
But I'm
for the
saying
most
I don't
part.
think my mom loved me, but I don't think she understood me.
Well, I mean, they couldn't because of the generation gap. Because, like I said, my both my parents when they had me were both 40 years old.
Damn.
So by the time I got into listening to music, like 10 years old and beyond, they were in their 50s. So there's no way they're going to understand somebody that's 10 in their 50s. That ain't going to happen.
My mom had me at 22.
Yeah, see,
So
my
my
mom
mom
had me at
understood
40.
me a little bit more than your parents did because I got my mom into Aerosmith,
Hmm.
the Eagles.
Yeah, see, that wouldn't
I got
happen.
her into music more at RL Speedwagon. I got her into all this music, and then she bitched at me about the Smiths. How you listening to the Smiths? That guy's voice sucks. My mom told me that. That's what I love about when my mom would give me the fucking blunt truth.
Hmm.
And that was amazing. That's where I get it from. I give you guys the blunt truth. I
Yeah,
don't give a fuck if you don't like Wham. I don't give a fuck if you don't like Oingo Boingo. I fucking love that shit. I don't care if you don't. I like
see,
Sammy.
but like growing up, like my older brother was more of a father to me than as far as day to day stuff went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my dad, I went to my dad if I really needed some wisdom. I really needed to figure something out and I needed to bounce something off from him. And he was great with it. He was fantastic with it. But day to day stuff, no. But I go to my brother and I say, "Look, I'm having a problem with this," and or hey, how do you roll a joint, or or you know, whatever. I need a rack of beer. Okay, what kind?
Oh man. I'm just going, man. I don't understand. So I got my mom into all this music. She took me to my first concert, which is our Speedwagon Wheels of Turning, which I still have the bandana. I need to hang up in here soon. But I still have that from 85, 86. But the thing is, I got my mom into that band. I got my mom into Take Me to Aerosmith. I got my mom into Take Me to Yes. She liked Yes. She just didn't like the secondhand smoke of weed that was going on in the big generator tour. But like, I'm just going, man. I inspired my mom, or that it inspired her, because I got you guys, got brothers, sisters, moms, dads. that inspired your music? My inspiration came from In-N-Out Burger with Metallica, kind of Metallica because of my friend Scott Travato there. That was my, but I was like already like 16, 17. But other stuff before that, Duran Duran, which you hate, The Cure, The Smiths,
Yeah,
or
see,
Speedwagon, Styx, Journey. I got my mom into that shit. She didn't get into The Smiths with The Cure.
see,
She didn't like all
I
those.
was lucky growing up because I'm the youngest kid, and there's there's four other brothers and two sisters, and one of my brothers was a professional drummer for a long time. So, matter of fact, when he was a kid, he was Joey Kramer's drum tech before Aerosmith broke when they were playing clubs.
Mhm.
He was their drum tech.
Yeah, and
And I grew up with so much music and very, I mean, my one brother loved Waylon Jennings, and
hey,
Willie Nelson,
just the good old boys, man.
and my other brother loved Black Sabbath and Rush and all those bands. And my sister, she loved like Steve Miller Band and you know, just so I had such a variety of music to listen to growing up that you couldn't help but be influenced by different artists, different genres, different ideas.
It's like my mom wasn't into the Beatles, and I said I want Sergeant Pepper's. Can you get me Sergeant Pepper's when I was 7? She
Mhm.
got me that tape, and I said I want that Foreigner Double Vision. Can you get me that too? And she got me that, and I got her into Foreigner. I got her into the Beatles.
And my
My
parents,
mom was into these girl groups like the Shirelles and
yeah,
stuff like that.
my parents were into big band.
Yeah.
They loved like Tommy Dorsey and Jimmy Dorsey and
No.
Glenn Miller and so I got that influence and but my parents never cared what I listened to. They could give a
Oh,
shit.
my mom didn't care what I listened to, but I got her into music. She wasn't a huge Eagles fan. I got her in a Glenn Fry solo album, No Fun Allowed, with Party Town. And she was like, I caught her in the garage playing my cassette of No Fun Allowed. She's playing that, just dancing her ass off in the garage. I go, Bob, you like that? She goes, I love it. And I go, well, I guess I'm never getting that cassette back. She would take my stuff. She took my CDs. I got her CD player in her car and she took my fucking On the Border by the Eagles and fucked the CD up because she didn't know how to handle shit. She threw it on the floor, put another
Yep,
CD. You're scratching the fuck out of my CDs, Mom. And she goes, I didn't know. And I go, yeah, you're doing. And so she bought me the greatest hits, the box set of the
yep.
Eagles to make up for the On the Border shit she fucked up. Oh, this is skipping the motherfucker, Mom. Why are you like leaving, throwing it on the floor?
Well, you were lucky because you said your mom was 22 when she had you.
Yeah.
I can remember being on a basketball team in high school, and my buddies on the team were like, "Hey, your grandparents are here." Like, those are my parents. Oh shit. Sorry.
My grandpa was a pastor and he let me play Shout at the Devil by Motley Crue in his car. So- and
It's like,
I played Darling Nikki by Prince in his car too. So
like I told him, I said, if you think my parents look old, you should see my grandparents.
my grandma tried to kidnap me. I got my mom in a Tom Petty and a Heartbreaker. She took me to him a lot because I said, Mom, I want to see this. And then I got her into Tom Petty. I got her into Pat Benatar. I got her into all this shit. I wasn't influenced by my parents like everybody else is. I wasn't influenced by brothers or sisters. I influenced myself
Yeah,
until I
glad
got
to
to
have you.
In-N-Out Burger and then people influenced me with metal
Yeah.
like Metallica, Megadeth and stuff like that. I wasn't into that, but I influenced myself with Def Leppard.
Mhm.
So my mom didn't get me that. I got her into Def Leppard on Pyromania. So it's like, goddamn, why does Yngwie Malmsteen suck?
Because he thinks every song is one big lead.
Goddamn, he's worse than Vinny.
The only track I can tolerate from Yingwei is Heaven Tonight, and that's only because of Joe Lynn
Joe
Turner.
Lynn Turner rule that album trilogy rules. That's the only
But
album I like by him, by the
but
way.
other than that, it's just one big lead, and it's like, you know what, dude, you just don't get it. And
Alcatraz was good though.
I don't understand because Steeler, when he was in Steeler, that was a pretty good debut album.
I got that on vinyl.
Yeah, that's a
Uh,
pretty good debut album.
I got to get Rick
Backseat
Fox.
Driver's a great track.
Rick Fox said he'd be on the podcast, but I'm lazy. I haven't got him on here yet. We need to review the Steeler album with Rick Fox, man. I'm gonna message him today. Hey Rick, what are you up to do
Oh,
Steeler?
I'd have so many questions for Rick Fox. It wouldn't even be funny.
Hey Tim, you will be on that episode, bitch. I will bring you on there with Rick. Rick is a cool dude, really cool dude.
Yeah, he
Oh,
seems it because I see him on Facebook every once in a while.
politically, you guys might not get along, but we won't talk about that shit.
Yeah, we don't talk about politics, so
Fuck politics. Fuck them both. I hate both sides, man. But fucking, dude, there's so much new music coming out this year. Did you hear the new Armored Saint?
yes,
Oh my
yes,
God. That is
yes,
the best song of 2026.
yes.
I put that out there right now.
I I'd have to listen to the album, but from listening to that one track, I cannot disagree with you.
Oh my God. Armored Saint has never put out a bad album, by
Well,
the way.
John Bush he's had a fantastic voice forever. I mean, since their debut album, he's had a fantastic voice.
They never wrote bad songs, dude.
Yeah,
They never wrote bad
they've never
songs.
put out a bad album. They've put
No.
out better albums than ones before, but they've never put out a bad
Yeah, and
album.
Motley Crue got big. Fuck you. Armored Saint is 100 times better than Motley Crue. And better and Tesla's better than Motley Crue too.
You
But
were
Motley
talking about
Crue,
you were just talking about suicidal tendencies not getting their due.
yeah. Guess
I
who's
give
from
you
guess
Armored
who?
Saint.
I think it's East LA. Guess who's from East LA also?
I give you Armored Saint
Armored Saint is from East LA also.
not getting their due.
But
So
Armored Saint is from East LA also, dude.
yeah,
It's like, fuck me. John Bush, I didn't get into Armored Saint till John Bush on Sound of White Noise. And my friend goes, I've said the story before. You never heard Armored Saint, Can You Deliver? Go, no. Can you play that for me? He played it. Oh my God, where have I been? It's been all my life. Oh my God.
I have never heard a bad Armored Saint album
No,
ever,
there is
ever.
never a bad Armored
It just
Saint song.
doesn't exist.
Did you hear that version they did of the fucking Four Top song? Oh my God, that was so good. God damn.
But there's a lot of bands out there that don't get their due.
Well,
There's
there's a
a
lot of
lot of
bands that
bands out there. There's a lot of talent out there.
there's a lot of talent out there, and you guys are giving these shit bands all the fucking credit. It pisses me off. Armored Saint, Suicidal Tendencies. Do your homework and listen to those bands and get back to us. Give us some comments about those two bands because are they better than Motley Crue? Yes. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong, but I'm
Dude,
not gonna give you shit for it.
dude, I've had garage bands that are better than Motley Crue. So I've managed garage bands that are better than Motley
Motley
Crue.
Crue is like overrated as
So I
fuck.
don't, you know, I mean, they've had as far as I can, my opinion, they've had two good albums.
My opinion, I like the debut. I like Too Fast for Love. I like Shout at the Devil.
Yeah. Too
I,
Fast for Love's a good, it's a good demo.
I like Dr. Feelgood. I like Girls, Girls, Girls. I
Yeah,
like
see,
Theater of Pain.
nah, nah.
Five good albums for me.
I like Shout and I like 894.
Oh, I like 94, so that's five great albums. I do like that one album at the what they sang out the whiskey, but that was a 6 a.m. album, kind of. Uh whatever that album was. But man, Tim, thank you for being on here. I love you, brother.
Thank
Hey,
you for having me.
see you next Saturday. We could do this early next Saturday
Okay.
because I'm going to
Whatever
Rick
time you
Spring.
want, just let me know.
I'll give you a time. We'll do it early before Rick Springfield next week. So I'm
All
seeing
right.
Rick Springfield live. Man, celebrate youth, man. And man, don't fuck with Jesse's girl. Love you, Tim. We're out of here, man.
Peace.
Peace.